Hi, everybody. I'm Charlene Shirk. I'm your host of Digital Champions. Welcome today. I'm super excited because we have Gina Ramsey today from Pink Dog Digital. I'm going to give you guys 2 seconds to figure out why it's called Pink Dog Digital. That's because Gina is a rescue. She rescues dogs, and she and I both have that in common. And I can't wait. I'm hoping one of her dogs just kind of loses it while we're on our interview today. I'm not going to lie, Gina. We need a little excitement in the backdrop for you. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to call your company Pink Dog Digital.
Well, I started my company pretty abruptly after leaving another company, and I didn't realize how challenging it was to find a name in the space that I'm in that wasn't taken through copyright. So I might have had a cocktail, and I might have gotten up and gone to the ladies' room, and I might have tripped over one of my dogs who has black hair and pink skin, and I tripped and I said, God, that is the pinkest dog I've ever seen. It flew through trademark.
Hey, the best ideas come on the back of a cocktail napkin, without question. I thought you were going to say that your cocktail was pink.
No, my dog is actually pink.
Well, now I think that's a great name. It's very authentic. I know authenticity is important in your brand. So let's talk a little bit about what you do and the services that you offer to your clients.
Sure, Charlie. So we're a full service digital agency. So primarily website design and development, social media, search engine optimization, paid ad campaigns, a lot of email marketing and marketing automation, anything that can be done in the digital space. And we try and help our clients grow through their digital footprint.
Which is a perfect segue into my next question. When your clients come to you, what's the problem that they have? What do they need you to fix or solve for them?
Oftentimes they don't know. They just know they need digital, but they don't know what that looks like or what that means or how to achieve it, what it's supposed to cost. So we have a very educational approach with all of our clients, finding out what their business is about and then giving them a solution to what they don't even know that they need.
Yeah, and it's funny because you said we help our clients build a digital presence and they don't know how to do that. I would think today in this digital age that they would have some presence. Is it that they've tried and they've dinked and they've dunked and they realize, I just don't know what I'm doing?
Yep, the daughter, the niece, the nephew, somebody in turn did it and it just wasn't what they were looking for. It didn't provide any results. There was no way to track and measure it. So we give them a solution that they can actually see what it's doing for their business.
And let's talk a little bit about how you track and how you show them the results that you're getting. And how do you get them to understand it if they come to you in the first place and they're like, I don't really understand the digital world?
So most of them just want leads. That's all they care about. So if we can demonstrate more butts and seats, more inquiries, they can then see that. So we use a lot of tools to track. We use obviously Google Analytics and Google Search Console extensively. We also use a scheduler, and we use the tools built into the scheduler to look at what the social platforms are doing. We look at the email platforms to see what the email open rate, click-through rate, those types of things. And we put it in a way that makes sense to the clients. We don't use big words. We don't try and jargon the clients to death. We use things like 300 people visited your site. 200 of them were new. They can understand that. 20 people filled out an email. 10 people made a phone call. They can understand that. So we give them the information that they can readily digest and understand, and it makes sense to them.
And you know, with this digital world, things are constantly changing, analytics, algorithms. So we're going to condense this into a 2-year question. What changes do you see on the horizon in your industry within the next year to 2 years?
AI. AI is going to be huge. They're already changing the algorithms for search to a more AI focus. Everything is going to be artificial intelligence. And you're also going to see it's going to be more difficult for people like me to do my job because of the security concerns that are out there in the market. People don't want solicitation.
Sometimes people are like, Big Brother is watching. I'm like, that's a good thing if you're a business, because then we can see what they're watching and then what they're doing to get you to generate that lead for you. So what one tip would you give to somebody, a client or a customer? What's your big $1 million tip that the kind of one of the first things that's out of your mouth when you meet with a new client? You need to do this.
Be authentic. Be true to your brand. Be true to your customer. Make sure that the things that are being posted make sense, that it would come out of your mouth if it wasn't on a screen.
That's a great tip. And that's a tip, across the board. And whatever platform you're using, that's always a great tip. And of these changes, because you said AI and then you said some things aren't going to make my job easier. What's on the horizon that excites you or happening right now that you're excited about? And is there something that, like you had kind of alluded to, that concerns you or worries you?
I'll address the second one first. The things that worry me are the algorithm changes, particularly in Facebook and Instagram. It's becoming very challenging for my clients to get any traction without a paid campaign. And if they've got a smaller budget, it's almost impossible to get seen on Facebook and Instagram. So we have to work harder to gain engagement. What I am excited about is more personalization. We're seeing campaigns being targeted to an individual person as opposed to a persona. And we're doing that through marketing automation and some of the other platforms that allow us to make sure that you want to see something about something. We're not just showing everybody the same thing. And I think that's really exciting because it makes it a more personal sell. And again, it speaks to authenticity.
Absolutely. Well, Gina Ramsey, thank you so much for joining us. Pink Dog Digital, where I love your tagline, building brands with bite.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Talk about authenticity. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm Charlene Shirk with Digital Champions, and you can hear all about Gina's business and so many other tips on dailyadbrief.com. We'll see you next time.